anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A quick throw by Bridgewater, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Bridgewater going to get it out quickly to Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Teddy Bridgewater able to hook up with DJ Moore. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Williams now on the return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin. Again, it's Jones. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, it's Jones. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The 30-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Jones. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 17. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Check back, check back. 34's the Mike, 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him, check him. Come on, let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have moved out in front. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me.
And he can't field it cleanly. And this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down.
26 mark, 26 mark. Come on, come on. 26 mark, 26 mark. And what's that? And what's the ball? 26 mark, 26 mark. Good track.
Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Jones running on first down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, they were big favorites coming in, but they had to work for this one.
It certainly wasn't the walk in the park that you expected coming into this one. I have a suspicion that in their meetings next week, head coach going to talk to them a little bit about focus, don't you think?
Yeah, because down the stretch, there was some nail-biting going on. And you're right. I think not only the fans, but those folks inside that locker room, they expected a comfortable victory.
Yeah, they certainly did, and that just tells you about the NFL. Any given game, you never know how it's going to turn out. You'd better be ready to play.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, college schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like oh love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, and I hit that. 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 Yeah, stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, and I hit that. Okay,
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Green Bay Packers.
For Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, Bridgewater. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 61 yards.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's 2nd down. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go, D.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he slings one that's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's Rodgers to throw on third down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
And out.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
25 yards.
25 yards that time.
Just like that.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brian Burns able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for after one on EA Sports. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 34 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
26 months.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
26 months. Watch the screen.
Bridgewater now. Flushed out right. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big return will get him all the way. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Derek Brown busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Another 3 and out.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
46-yard line.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Robbie Anderson.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Cut. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. 26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Panthers first down. First and 10
from the red zone now. Bridgewater. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Keith Kirkwood as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. He's got a first down past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. A final shot before half for Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action. Ready for the third quarter. Fielded right around the 8. And he returns this to the 22.
And on the return, the Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. From the 25 on second down, Rodgers, and he whips that one incomplete there. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Third down here.
Dante Jackson.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a first down carry by Jones. A gain of 3, second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Derek Brown picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Third down.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brian Burns able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down. They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 25 on second down, Rodgers. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
And a Packer first down.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
From 13 yards out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
To throw is Rodgers, operating from the gun. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Watch the screen. 26 Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. 26 Mike. 26 Mike.
Bridgewater on first down. He gets this into the hands of Kirkwood. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Keith Kirkwood, 77 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
And when you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, yep, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
On the return, Williams. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And we're back now in Charlotte. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Just keeping the play alive. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer 1st down. Operating from the gun. Rodgers. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Brian Burns. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
14-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Bridgewater to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. He sets to fire deep. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Keith Kirkwood, 54 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 30.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time, gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Rodgers to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Let's go, D. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Off the option, that's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson on the touchdown pass from Teddy Bridgewater. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Packers 14. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Williams to return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field. Check that.
Throwing here, Bridgewater. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
15-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And now look at him go. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Packers 21.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Back to it after the pick six. Bridgewater looking long for 10. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL.